She has been making advances at me. Most times she will come into my room wearing just pants and bra. Anytime she comes, as a man, I will feel erected. As a man, it's just normal for me to just feel the erection. But then I don't know what's next to do. I don't know if I'm to penetrate. I don't know if I'm to touch her. I don't know if I'm to do anything. I will just be there, and she will see that I'm being long erected. She has been doing it for like first, second, and the third time. The fourth time she came, she was holding me so tight. She was stroking me so hard. I wanted to run away from it. I wanted to resist it. Hello, Nigerians. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir. I'm so grateful. I'm in a phase of my life where I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what is wrong with my life. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. At this point, I feel like running. I've left my house just to record this video for the world to know. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong, or she's wrong, or she's wrong. This is what happened. I'm 27 years of age. When I was 24, I started getting molested by women. I started getting harassed by women because I have no idea about having fun. I have no idea about anything about a woman when it comes to the body parts. I might just chat with you, just have a conversation with you, and that's it. But when it comes to let's do immoral stuff, let's fornicate and stuff like that, though I have this erection, I have this, I don't even know what I'm to use my penis for. I don't know what I'm to use it for. What I use it for basically is to urinate, because I have this upbringing in my head that is meant for marriage, basically. Now I one day, one fateful day, I was just in my house. Somewhere around Aba. I was just sitting. A 24-year-old naive boy was just sitting down in a compound where I just moved in. I don't understand anything in the compound. I don't understand what's going on in the compound. I was just there. Now, I discovered that there is a prostitution house in the next gate. I discovered that this prostitution house, they use big women to entice young girls, young guys. And coming into the street, into the compound, they noticed I was a naive guy. They noticed how naive I was, so they took advantage of it. We were just gisting and chatting one time in the compound, and one Queen Bella, they used to call her Queen Bella, she has been making advances at me. Most times she will come into my room wearing just pants and bra. Anytime she comes, as a man, I will feel erected. As a man, it's just normal for me to just feel the erection. But then I don't know what's next to do. I don't know if I'm to penetrate. I don't know if I'm to touch her. I don't know if I'm to do anything. I will just be there, and she will see that I'm being long erected. She has been doing it for like first, second, and the third time. The fourth time she came, she was holding me so tight. She was stroking me so hard. I wanted to run away from it. I wanted to resist it, but it was looking so. I was enjoying that moment. I was trying to resist her, but still enjoying the moment. And that fateful day, we had fun. That was the first time in my life as a man she forcefully used it on me. She came on top of me, and she did not just do it once, she did it twice and thrice. And she introduced me to two of her friends again. Then I became, I don't know if I should call myself a lamb to them, or a slave for fun to them. They're going to keep using me, and most times they will say, they will buy me food, because I don't have a job at that point. Then when they've made it master me, I've now become a master in the game. I wanted to settle down with somebody I love, because they were older than me, obviously. Even if we had having this fun and stuff, I would not want to even introduce them to my friends in the street as this is my woman. We would do these things in secret. We hide ourselves to do these things. They just sneak themselves into my room at night and just have this fun. Most nights I just expect them. Most nights I just stay on my bed naked and expecting them. Now on this fateful day, I told she and her friend that I'm done. I told she and her friend that I'm done with this, that I'm not going to do this anymore, that I want to face my life. I find a job, because I discovered that the reason why they were using me was because I don't have a job. I discovered that the reason why they were using me for their own pleasure was because every time they do it, they give me 5,000. Most time they give me 2,000. I discovered that it's because I'm jobless. That's why they keep using me. So I manned up as a man, and I found a job for myself. I found a job in a pure water company, though it's not paying me too well, but at least I was sustaining myself. I was doing things personally for myself as a man of 26 years. But I've grown to that age. I started this job. I started taking responsibilities of myself. I started paying bills for myself. I started doing things by myself, alone. I spoke to those women and told them I want to stop this rubbish, that I'm done with them. I'm done with them coming to have fun with me. I'm done with them coming to use me as they want every night, and as if this thing. I told them. They begged me for days and days and days and days and days, but I stood my ground and said, this is what I want. While I was working in the company, I met a very young girl, which happens to be the secretary of the company where I work. Her name is Angela. Angela was so beautiful. She is beautiful. We had good communication going on. I never knew. Looking at her, she was very chubby. She was looking mature. She was behaving so matured. I never knew that she was not even up to an adult. She was staying a street close to mine. We've been seeing and talking for like 3 to 4 months. I mean, I'm not bad as a man. At least people used to say I'm handsome. She says so too. One day we in our off days, Saturdays and Sundays, I invited her over to my place on Saturday, but she said she is going for choir practice, that she was going to come on Sunday. On that Sunday, I prepared everything I could. I made food, I bought drinks, just to make sure that the first impression is going to be catchy. That first day, we had fun. That first day, we had fun. And she told me on that first day that of all the men, I repeat, that of all the men she has been having fun with, that was her best fun. Of all the men. And she was 16. the men. I could still, I'm quoting her. Quote me anywhere. She said, of all the men, that was the best fun of her life. I mean, if it's sweet, you keep coming for it again. I thought we were both matured. I thought, because I never knew her background, I never knew, and I really don't care, because she was enjoying the moment and she was coming for it. I was never forcing her to do anything. It was based on her own consent. I never for one day begged her to come to my house. Most of the time she tells me she wants to follow me home. Most of the time, if we are on night duty, she does not even go to work. She will say she will pay me for the night duty. Let us go home. We did it severally. Then I discovered she was pregnant. Then she told me, she didn't even tell me that her father was this or that. She just said she wants to take it out because she's not ready. And really, I was not ready. A boy collecting 20,000, and I will still transport myself from the 20,000, and I will still feed myself from that 20,000. I am not ready, obviously. So I accepted to her suggestion. I didn't even give her a dime. She took care of it and got rid of it. We had it again. We kept. After some months, she was like running away from me and trying to keep distances. I understood. Like, because those women have groomed me to be a beast on the bed. They've groomed me to be something else. And even she can testify to it. After some time, she missed it. She missed my penis. She came back again and said, let us continue. She came back again. I never called her to beg her for the second coming. She came back again and said, let us continue. I am just trying to prove, let the word bear me witness. She came back again and said, let us continue. Then I've left the company. I was working with one marketing firm. I really don't have time that much, because marketing work, you have to walk the whole of Lagos and move the whole of the states, move the whole of the society, and you'll be tired. Which strength do you have to do anything again? Then she will still tell me we can still create space. I can still come early from my daily walks and still take my time. I should not kill myself because of work. Because I was still liking her company. So we'll find a way. In my tight schedule, I find ways to make sure I fit in her desires. We continued again. And this time, she was pregnant. The second time when she said it, I left Lagos for Owerri. I left Lagos for Owerri, not just because she said she was pregnant, but it was one of the reasons why I left Lagos. Because I was tired. Like, how? Like, can't you control yourself? Can't you said you are mature, you said you are this thing, can't you just control yourself? I was tired, because basically all I've been doing in my life while I've been in Lagos is having fun with different ladies. I was not focused. I needed a place where I could just go and just think my life. I did not leave Owerri to come to Lagos. I came to Lagos to better my life for my family, and not just to have fun with different women and girls. I went back to Owerri. I'm done with this. I called her on my way to Owerri. Let her look for a way to do this, that I can't do this anymore. Let her just look for a way. She told me that she has gotten rid of it. I was calm. I continued with my normal daily hustle over there in Owerri. Few months later, like 7 months later, she told me she got on Facebook. I just saw someone adding me on a friend request. I was like, who is this? Because she was looking more pretty. I was like, who is this? And she said, she's Angela and stuff like that. We introduced, it's a long time. It's been how far? Where are you now? I'm in a way. And coincidentally, she got an admission as a fresher in Imo State University. I was like, the things I'm running for are just coming after me again. Why are they after me? Why? Then she said, over to Imo State University is not far. And we can still see. At least this time around it's not for that kind of thing, but let's just be good friends as we have always been before. Then I'm just a few months in this state. I really don't know too much of people like that. I said, okay, if it's just a friend, at least. The first time she came around, a few of my friends saw her. They said, wow, who is this matured woman? She looked very matured. Her wig, her dressing, she was so presentable. She was looking like senior me. Her dressing, her composure. This time around, she said she wanted to be serious with her life. She wanted something more serious with herself. And let us do something more. That she's ready to introduce me this time around. That she has learned to treat herself after fun. It took me time. It took me weeks to believe it. It took me weeks to succumb to that threat, or to succumb to that pressure. But I said, okay, let's try it. I gave it a try again. This time around, we dated for like 7 months. In between this month, we had fun. Because there is no way I personally can be in a relationship or can be with a girl for 1 month and I won't do anything. I was not like that, but I have been taught in that way. It's going to take me years to wipe that memory off my head. And the more I try to run, the more that she's trying to come to me, locate me. I don't know how to do it, but it keeps happening. This time around, she was pregnant. She told me the 2 abortions she had, the doctor said if she tries it again, she's going to die. She attempted trying it again, but it did not work. They warned her not to do it. That she's going to. It was then she told me that she's 17 plus. That next month she will be officially 18. In my head, I was confused. In my head, I was like, what's happening? How? And why didn't you tell me? She kept these things up from me for years, for 2 years. So she has been having different fun with men from when she was an infant, 14. She said she was molested in Kano, in her uncle's place in Kano, but she does not want to tell her uncle, her dad, that her uncle molested us from when she was 12 years, 11, 12 years. That she started enjoying how it means to become a woman. That different men have had it with her. I did not even care to ask her if she had abortions then. I was more concerned about getting rid of this very one and let's not do it again. But there was no way. I can't move from that. I can't go back. She's telling me that she does not know how to do it. How on earth will you even put me in this condition? I don't know what to do. I am not guilty. I did not rape her. I did not know her age. I assumed she was matured. She was very chubby, mature. She was thinking straight. She was not even having the fun like a child. She was having it like an experienced person. And now she wants to put me in. She wants. I don't know. I'm confused, sir. I'm confused. Nigeria has come to my aid. I don't want to go to jail. I'm guilty. Please, guys. Please. Please.